Okay, tubes. What I'm doing tonight, I ain't gonna be out here real long. I was using this, as you seen on my video, for my tire changer thing, and it stopped working. Let me turn my power on. Should be that one. Power's coming on. Well, now it's working. I wasn't getting no feed out of here the other day. It stopped feeding. So I was gonna come out here and show you and take a look at it, but now it's working. I think it got moisture or something in it maybe. But anyway, I got that off. Looking at it, it's got a locking collar in the back here, which I didn't know this, but you do turn this and cut it apart, then you can take the front apart. I might get a new one of these. That's what we're going to look at real quick. I found them on Amazon for 30 couple bucks. Like $40. But we don't know if it's going to fit. Let me get you around here. So we're going to find out. The ones on Amazon's got the main piece here, two other wires, and a ground wire or whatever. So let's see if that's it. And it's got a square plug. And see, let me turn the power off so we don't got no voltage going through there. This one's got this is your roller feeder. That's what it's feeding it. Here's your to change it for gas or not gas. But I don't feel that square plug. I guess it'd be behind all this in here. But it's working again. I don't want to have to tear it apart. If anybody else knows, let me know. But it looks similar to this. It's got the piece that goes in here, the little wire. This and all bolts together, but it really doesn't say on this welder anyway if it does that. Alright, while you got you out here, and let me change my legs. Gonna get out here to see if we can fix that, make a quick video. We're gonna we'll break out the other welder. How about that, guys? Because my brother wants some stuff welded here in the next couple days. He's working on his Ford 4x4 deer. He hit 2 deer this year, 2 different days, and he's got to get new. He had to get a new radiator support. He got it where he could drive it back and forth to work, but he wants to fix it right, so. Come down. This thing is heavy. We'll take a look at this one. I snatched the wire out of this one to use on the other. Now this is a name brand. This is something that you're going to buy out of, go to Lowe's or something like that. Probably new, This is a $300, maybe $400 welder because of the name brand. It's only a little 110. Let me see what you got there. Here we go. This one's got your the metal thicknesses. A is going to be your thinnest. B, a little thicker, and so on, so on. On and off. That feels a little tight in there, but alright. I don't even know if this works. It probably does, and if it doesn't, it's a name brand. You can get parts for this. I can get the whole thing from Harbor Freight, but I'm taking a shot at it and don't know exactly what I'm getting. Alright, it's plugged in. Right here is the wire feed. You know what? I'm going to try to plug it in the back so I can get around and you guys see a little better. These things don't take real high amps. Let's see if we can get that wire out of there. Let me get a pair of pliers. Alright. It's still on the little thing. Let's see. Now it might come out. Let me try that. Yep, there we go. I don't know what wire this is, but it doesn't put the current through like the other wire. It's thinner, so. And we got a brand new 030 here. This welder here is straight MIG. It's doesn't take no argon gas or anything. Just a simple little welder. Nothing fancy. Let's see if we can get the trying to I get all my welding supplies at Lowe's. Pretty cheap, I think. Let me get a screwdriver or something here. See if we can trying to tear this stuff open. The first one came right open. This one does not want to come out of the wrapper. There we go. This one's on the back side. No, it's on the front side, like I thought. Alright. That one goes in here like this. Sides on there. Alright. Let me get my tape. I just put a piece of tape in here. Well, I'll hook this. I just don't want this wire coming on done. Well, it's already on hook there. I got that on backwards. As I told you before, I'm not gonna cut that out. A lot of people cut their mistakes out. I'm not. Let's see if we can. Just trying to. Well, we're gonna find out because I'm having a little trouble on this one. I think I got it. Alright, got that started. Let me get my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Get a flashlight. Now I'm tripping over his front end. And you gotta make sure there's two little pieces of wire in here. It's the first one, then it's gotta go through its roller here. Then you gotta catch the second one. The second one is usually the hardest one to put it in. I think I got it. Don't know. This rad cap should come right off here. It's got the little wire in the middle. Let's turn it on and see what it does. It came on. I got the wire feed up to about 3.5. Seems like it's coming through. I can't feel it in the stick yet. And I gotta make sure the amperage is on right. I'm gonna crank it up a little more. Now I'm starting to feel it. Should come out here soon. I can feel a little vibration. There it is. I'm gonna turn the wire feed down. We know it came on. We're gonna get a new end or whatever you want to call it. I'll grab one off my other welder. I think this is an 030. I think I need a 030 for that. And the other one I had there was an 035. If not, I could probably still use that one. Let's see if it's it. And this is just once I get down there, it's what I said. They work on my Harbor Freight, and I like this welding wire better than Harbor Freight welding wire, but people say it ain't no difference. I don't know. I think it is, but all right. She's back together. Turn her on. Alright, let me put you on pause. I can probably pause you up here and then we'll get a piece of metal and try it. Okay, it's a piece of metal he brought over that he wants to use to fix, if you can see over here, his front end. Looks like someone was cutting on it with something, but we just want to test the welder, so You don't want to do it in the middle of this. You could grind it off, but your best bet, you want to make sure it has good ground. And it's grounded pretty good there. Then I'm going to put a little bead. Let me try maybe a little bit. I'm going to try to weld something right there. And this is pretty thin. I'm going to put this on number 2. I don't know. See, I don't know if that's working. Seems like something. I think someone bent something on that. Looks like the handle got hit, but anyway, I'm gonna put it on number 2 and right about a speed of 3. Let me get my welding helmet. I need to clean this welding helmet, but we'll see what it does. Break some of that off. I'm going to turn that down 1. I'm going to turn it back down to A, I think is the shortest on that. That's not too bad, guys. It's actually welds pretty good. My welding skills ain't the best, but I can grind that off. I can make that smooth again. Let's just try another pass. And then this time I'm going to come down this way a little bit. Or I'll go up. Alright. That wasn't very good. Let me try again. I'm going to turn my speed up to 4 and see what it does. Nope. I'm going to crank it back up to B. I'm going to try it. B actually cutting through the metal. We'll crank it. I mean, A is cranking through the metal, so. Or B was. We're gonna go. I turned it down to A 2.5. I'm gonna. It's bittering too much, I'm crank her up on 3. Just a second. Yeah, 3 is not too bad. Let me crank it down to 2 and see what it's doing. It's not laying down. It's making a bead, guys. That's almost perfect. I'm gonna crank it down to 1/2 just to make a pass right aside. I think 2 is our spot for this metal. I anywhere between 1/2 to 2 is perfect. And I'll show you. Let me turn this up. We gotta see if we can fix that handle too. It's bent, but I know you guys are gonna laugh at the welds, but gotta watch it. This thing's sharp all over. This weld, that was on B, it burnt through. Speed was up and it was not catching. Plus this thing has been used probably 10 years. That wasn't bad, but right, I'd say 1/2. It's laying down right here. Let me see. It's warm. But it's laying into the metal and it is putting space around it, so yeah, 1/2 gonna be perfect. That's 2. It laid pretty good. So, yep. But, and you can see this one right here, the farthest one out, is perfect. So 1/2. 1 to 1/2 is gonna be perfect speed for welding this thin aluminum, or thin metal, I mean. Alright, we'll set that somewhere. It's not going to touch anything because that's extremely hot. And the little welder does work. So that's good. And it's only a 110 welder, so I'm going to plug it. What we're going to be welding, let me get my, so I don't trip on that again. Turn the camera around. What we're going to be welding is on this. You can see how thin the metal is. So that metal is going to work out perfect. But I'm going to have to grind all this out. I'm going to grind and cut that. Probably cut all that out. You need these holes here. And then over here, it's starting to rust there, but I can beat that back in. But like, you see it's pretty bad in the front here. The other side ain't too bad. So I'm going to cut that and lap at a little bit. This one here, that's pretty solid. Just up in here where I got to fix. But what are you going to do when you go to junkyard? You only get what they got. This one right here is real bad. It seems like it's solid, but when you start beating on that, it's going to come right apart. And that little welder is going to work perfect on my Vega. Look, you can see, look guys. This is just a cheap straight screwdriver. So You might got lucky. The bottom. No. It's going to have to be cut all the way up. What I'm going to do is, I can show you. Let me get chalk. I'm going to turn my heater off here because I'm going to go in soon. But what we're going to do to fix this panel is cut all this out up to here and here. And then we're going to cut here, right about where these holes are. Now I'll make a new piece that flaps over, and I'll starting to rust right there too, but I'll try to fix the best I can. But we're gonna have to, what I'll do is come up, I'll probably make this one piece, and then I'll mold a piece into there with the hammers. And this one, you're gonna have to cut. I'm going to cut right in here with somewhat. This one right here, it's got a bump inlay here. So I'm going to have to cut around here somehow. And then same way here. I'm trying to save that. There's a main hole here he needs. So we're going to have to cut here. And same as over there, but this front, on the front of this one, I'm going to cut into here. Well, you can just see, look, I just touched that. And I don't know about that one. Let's find out. Ain't a hard job. That's actually still pretty solid. If I can grind that down through that black Rust-Oleum stuff on it, it'd be good enough. But this one's gone. You can see it. So what we'll do is, because it's two different plates here, we're going to cut this top skin off, try to peel it back, and fix the best we can to do that one. Shouldn't be that hard. So, and that little water, this Lincoln welder part 100, whatever it is, that'll all do perfect for that. You see what I did there. We just got to use the number 2, or we're going to use A with like 1.5 speed, and it melts it right in there. So, all right. So if you like this quick little video out here, we're gonna fix the big welder, but it's working now, and we tested the little one. So if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Didn't, thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000, and bye till later.